working on my shitbox Civic. One thing that needs to be done to get it roadworthy is the oil leak. The valve cover gasket. It is leaking some oil. Good thing I did buy it from a previous owner, so he did do some reasonable things. I'll take. Just gonna take this off. Much once you take it off, there's gonna be a bunch of bolts on here. As you can see, most of the small ones are 10 mils, so it's pretty easy to take off. And there's one back there, if you can see that. Just take off this and this and this. These are all 10 mils. And then early here too, it's gonna be the intake cover. You just take off the 10 mil and 10 mil, but mine's already off, as you can see. I can show you on the other S side right here. You're gonna have to deal with a lot more, especially because that one's kind of modified, as you can tell. Pretty much once you get it off, these are all 10 mils too. So bolt right here, right here, right here, right here for the coils. And usually I start from here to here. This is a lot easier to take it off. You know what? Don't forget to take these off, because there's two sits behind there, and yeah, you can drop them in the back and you might be fucked. And I just fucked it. Yeah, pretty much got it all out. Just moved the harness back there. And a tool right here. Aluminum. You go halfway, and then just hold the clip on the inside and pull it out first, and then you pull it out. You do have to unplug these hoses from the valve cover. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just clips, and then you just grab a hose clamp and pry it off, pretty much. But mine's didn't have it because it did have I would say PCV valve delete. So yeah, I believe that's pretty much all the bolt that holds on to it. And then from what I seen is grab a pry bar or a flathead and you just pry off this side first, so where the valve cover sits, or where the top valve cover sits right here, and then right there. And yeah, you just slowly pry it off, pretty much. Say use I don't know, pry bar, but any regular flathead to do it. So you just go to the side, pry it, and it's off. That easy. Tried using this big flathead to pry it out, but what I found, Harbor Freight picks easy as it does. But yeah, once you have it off, you could be able to take out the first one, and then it's just a clip, so you just press on it and then pull it out, pretty much. The valve cover is that bad. I think it was RTV that failed. I just cleaned it up a little bit, and on the way. This we are just really messy. Table outside next to the 240. So it came with got sealant for these herb sealants. Make sure you take this off too, and I'll show you what it is. Basically, the kit came with this, the valve cover gasket for us, these, and that plug sealant, or just carpet. You know what it is. From videos, what I've seen, flatheads pried out, pretty much. Make sure it's wiped off. You could use, I think, silicone gel, just to push it in there. And I think you need a 24 socket, and you could be able just to hammer it in. And then, yeah, there should be some on the bottom on here. So there's like 4 spots in the 4 corners. So one right here, will be one right here, and over here, I'll see next to the time machine to more 0.1. Especially because there's a crack right here. You just fill it with Honda Bond or any RTV, I would say. And it should be one right there. And just make sure you clean it up. Scrape any old ones off. I believe it's there's 2 ways, right? Leaving it flat down like this, or leaving it facing up. And I believe facing up right here is the right way to do it. What I'm using is this, put it on top of that, and then you just use your hammer, lightly tap, and then you feel it pop in. Pretty much hammer it in, and you would feel it go in, pretty much. And yeah, for this, make sure this is facing up, or you push it in, it's facing downwards like this. The valve cover back on, the gaskets, just make sure it's evenly lined up. What I'm using is Ultra Gray. You could use Honda Bond too if you wanted to buy it. But yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't say use an excessive amount, but be pretty generous with it. So you did drop one back there. Some finessing to do, but pretty much get the belt cover back on and use the new hardware we received, and yeah, put it back as it is.